Good morning. We're leaving Oudtshoorn behind this morning, with the mountains ahead and a route shaped by one of South Africa's most famous road builders, Thomas Bain. His work connects places we wouldn't usually link together, and today we're following some of those roads, starting with the Swartberg Pass. We'll stop in Prince Albert along the way, before heading further east through Meiringspoort and beyond. There's plenty to discover on these roads, and we're here to find it. If you're new here, we're sisters Lynsey and Suzann. We've spent years traveling Africa, overlanding across borders, back roads, deserts, mountains, and tracks that don't always have a name. Up to now, we've shown parts of it, the routes we've stitched together, the places most people pass by. But all of that's been building towards what we really aim to do. The big plan? To overland Africa completely. Every road worth driving, country by country, one route at a time. So this series is the last for Hamilton, our Hilux, before he's converted to what will become our new big plan overland rig. We'll begin in the Kalahari, cross Namaqualand, the Tankwa Karoo, the cold of Sutherland, gravel passes linking the Great and Little Karoo, push through the Baviaanskloof and end on the edge of the wild coast, sticking to back roads and 4x4 tracks as far as we can. It's everything we love about real overlanding, pulled into one country, and then we go bigger. If you want to see Africa as it really is, not just the highlights, stick with us. The big challenge starts here. Going over this pass, over the Swartberg, means that this is our second crossing of the Swartberg. We came through Meiringspoort, which is through the Swartberg. Now we're going back over the Swartberg and into the Great Karoo again. At 1,575 meters, this is the top of the Swartberg Pass, often called the ultimate gravel road pass in South Africa. It stretches just under 24 kilometers, but it took years to build. Convict laborers carved it out by hand, using little more than picks and shovels. And those dry stone retaining walls? No cement, just precision and grit. Bain didn't just build roads, he shaped how we moved through this landscape. My word, the pass is busy today. It's just cars. Cars. I've never seen this pass so busy in all my life. People haven't really been driving very courteously, a bit fast and a bit sort of all over the place. Just stick to your side, take it slow, it's a scenic drive. But it's still a beautiful, beautiful pass to drive. But now we're heading to Prince Albert. There's a market, the Prince Albert market. We can go walk through there. Walking through town, we notice many Victorian-style buildings. It's no wonder, since the town gets its name from Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband. But what really stands out is how the community has embraced its role as a gateway to the Swartberg Mountains. It's a place where history and nature quietly meet, making it more than just a stop on the way. Well, that was a lovely stop here in Prince Albert. Divine lunch at the Swartberg Hotel. But now we're back on the road and we're going to head in the direction of Graaff-Reinet and Kamdeboer National Park. So that means another trip through the Swartberg Mountains via Meiringspoort this time. We're on Meiringspoort again, this time not climbing over the mountains, but slipping through them. Meiringspoort isn't so much a pass as it is a passage, a narrow winding route through the Swartberg, where water found the way and Bain followed. It's gentler than the Swartberg Pass, but no less impressive. And somewhere in the middle of it all, there's a stop. Behind a low stone wall and a wooden sign, a short path leads into the rocks, to a waterfall that drops into a pool.
Feel the spray from it here.
Locals say it's bottomless, and that once during a flood, a mermaid was swept from this very spot. They say fishermen hauled her out of the ocean in their nets. But maybe she was never washed away. Maybe she was never caught. Maybe she's still down there, waiting. But we don't wait around to find out. There's still a long way to go. Graaff-Reinet, not just another Karoo stop, but the birthplace of Thomas Bain. After following his roots through the mountains and poorts, there's something fitting about pausing here. It's the fourth oldest town in South Africa, founded in 1786, and as in all Karoo towns, the church is the centerpiece. Modelled on Salisbury Cathedral, it really is a work of art. The small Anglican church of St. James, the oldest original church building still in use. And speaking of old buildings, there's more than 220 heritage sites in Graaff-Reinet, more than anywhere else in the country. Above it all looms the Valley of Desolation, sheer cliffs and weathered dolerite columns rising from the plains of the Kom de Boer. From up here you get a beautiful view of the Karoo, stark yet strangely magnetic. We're stocked up and ready to head out again. From here it's east, into the wild folds of the Baviaanskloof.
Well, now we're really on our way towards the Baviaanskloof now, having just come off of the tar onto gravel, just the way we like it. It's always best to go on gravel. We're here, all set up at Meiringspoort for the night, here in the Baviaanskloof. There's lots of poo. Lots of it. We went for a walk. Well, now, along the road, really, around the farms, fields, but it's poo, lots of poo. Oh, there is goat poo and sheep poo and cow poo, and there's probably chicken poo. I don't know what poo's underneath my shoes by now already, but I just hope it doesn't smell like poo, because otherwise the tent's going to smell like poo. At least there's no poo in the campsites. really not at this road. Well, now one has to make sure that it's not going to fall off the roof. You don't want to lose your bag of wood along the way. Cheers. Supper's a bust. The fire is just burning itself out. But the wind has come up and there's no way we're going to cook a decent steak over that fire. It's sparking and swirling and we can't even get near it, so we're not even warm. So now we've got Vienna sausages and salty cracks for supper. Welcome to the Baviaanskloof. Good morning. We're packing up. Today we're heading through the wilderness area of the Baviaanskloof. It's not too cold this morning actually, surprisingly. Bit of cloud in the sky, but yeah. Let's see if we can have a fantastic drive today. So now that was Doornkloof bush camp for the night here in the Baviaans. But now we're headed towards the wilderness area. We hope we're going to be able to get through, that the water is not too deep at the crossings, but we'll have to ask the guys at the gate just to make sure we can get through to Potensi's side. Dankie, bye. There we go, gate procedures all done, and now we're entering the Baviaans Wilderness Area. They say the road is not really very wet now, so it should be a good drive. Should be.
Baviaanskloof. The name means Valley of Baboons, but it's not just wildlife that makes this place wild. This just under 200-kilometer stretch of rugged, remote terrain cuts between the Karoo and Baviaans mountains in the Eastern Cape. It's part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but what really sets it apart is its sense of isolation. No shops, no fuel, no signal. The road we're on was one of Bain's last, and is by far the longest of the roads that bear his mark. It's not an easy drive, but that's kind of the point. You don't come to Baviaanskloof to get through it. You come to be in it. I think we'll have a bit of a picnic here at Swartberg. Coffee? Oh, here we go. Doesn't look very deep. No, it doesn't, because you can see the rocks on that side. The coffee stop at Swartberg felt like a treat. But we don't realize just how much we will need the caffeine boost. From here on out, things get rough. Proper low range, tire grabbing, rock and water kind of rough.
Yeah. And then this is not too, you could clear this and then straight over there and the other wheel that way, so that goes underneath.
You can keep coming. You can keep coming. So the back wheels will come down in your line. There we are. Now you can turn.
Just straight. Okay. So it's easier this way.
This one, yeah. You just keep going straight to where I say. Okay. Now turn this way. This way, this way, this way, this way. Okay? Right. Come. That's it, that's it, that's it. Come. Come, come, come. Okay? You just keep coming. You just keep coming. Okay. Now you can start to turn this way. There you are. Okay? Now you just keep it going over here. You should be good now.
We're up, but I see there's more washed away up at the top there, so.
Yeah, I didn't get a bit there, that really scary bit in the beginning. The wheel came off the ground. The passenger side wheel came like, almost a half a meter, it looked to me, off the
It
ground.
was probably only about 20 centimeters or so.
No, I'm telling you, hey, it was like high, man.
Oh.
It was high. It looked very scary. But then I just said, go, 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 because then it went down. And then off you went again.
Oh, well, you directed very well.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I mean, look there. If I go and sit down in this hole, there's not much left of me. That was a bad one.
Yes.
Look, from where my fingers touch the ground to the level of the ground, that's how deep the hole is. From my fingertips to my elbow.
Sure.
That's about 45 centimeters, 50 centimeters deep.
Well, now that you've inspected the road conditions you came through,
Let's continue.
yes. Gosh, if you're not two people that one person can spot and direct, you're...
Yeah, it's too steep and then you can't see a thing. Because all I could see was just you, Lynsey. I just watched your hands.
Oh, yes.
The rest I can't see. Can't see the road in front of me.
Yes, yes. Wow, the condition of the road is terrible.
It's very, very bad.
Wow.
I didn't expect this today.
We've made it to the coast. Sea air, wide beaches, and a whole new kind of landscape. It's a clear shift, and from here we'll follow the shoreline to Port Alfred and into the heart of settler country.
Wow, it is windy here on the beach at Cannon Rocks. I'm getting a bit sandblasted, but it's beautiful. But I think, let's go back.
Yes, we have to go on. So let's go.
Yeah, and my shoes are filling with sand. So
Walk slowly. Continuing on from Cannon Rocks is Boknes. It's beautiful here.
They have a little bag service here. You pick your bag and you go for a walk on the beach and you pick up any litter that you can find, come back, pop it in the bin and hang the bag back there.
We've made it to Port Alfred, a quiet coastal town tucked away where the Kei River meets the sea. It's the kind of place that makes a perfect overnight stop on this stretch of the Eastern Cape coast. Easy pace, ocean breeze, and just enough of everything you need.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. It was a very, very nice evening. Everything's dry and it's not too cold, and so we're going to have some really nice filter coffee this morning. No instant this morning. Well, now, that was not a bad stay here in Port Alfred at Medolino. Very nice, yes. But this morning we are moving on towards Bathurst. Settlers country.
Welcome to the biggest pineapple in the world. Pineapple under the sea. You can see all the way back to Port Alfred from here. It's quite an amazing view from the top of the big pineapple.
We wondered if we could get a coffee, please.
Yes, okay, I'm coming now. Okay. You can walk through, ma'am. Yeah. Okay.
Nice coffee. That was a nice nibble. Yes, just something light at the oldest pub. Yep. Now we're on our way to the toposcope.
This is settlers country. All these little plaques around the toposcope is put down to show the distance from this point out to the property that was assigned to the specific 1820 settlers that arrived here in miles. And it shows exactly where they came from, the county they came from in England, and who their leader was, and on what ship they came to South Africa, to Africa with. Just imagine, you just arrived here on a new continent, off the ship, you come up to the top of this hill and somebody says to you, right, there you go, that direction, so many miles, off you go get yourself a piece of land and start farming. Wow. That's literally what happened to the 1820 settlers. Wow. They had no fear. No, that's for sure, that's for sure. And now, just like the 1820 settlers, we've chosen our direction and we are heading further down the coast to Morgan Bay. Welcome to Morgan Bay.
As the sun dips over Morgan Bay, we take one last slow walk along the beach. This is our final night on the road. Tomorrow we reach the mouth of the Kei River, and with it, the end of this journey. We've made it, Kei Mouth, the end of the road, for now. Just like the 1820 settlers, we won't be crossing the Kei today. That's a journey for another time.